Hello and welcome back to Courageously Living. I am Tara, and you are watching a brand new series that I have started for your weekly intention. I was doing a weekly energy forecast and it just didn't feel like it was jiving right. And especially with all the energy and everything. And I'm really trying to help you kind of shift your mindset out of all of the fear and anger and overwhelm. Not to say that all those things don't exist, because they do. They 100% do. No matter where in the world you are, there is upheaval, there is change, there is chaos happening. But I really want to give you a little bit of time to think things differently, to be conscious of what you are thinking about. And a way to do that is to set intentions. Now, I set intentions every day. I've got a whole new playlist started on the power of intentions. I truly love them. They really have changed my life. And they're still changing my life as I work through more and more uncovering layers. That is one of the things that I keep going back to help me. That said, you can also kind of have a little bit of fun with them and play with them. So what I'm going to be doing on these weekly videos now is, I still like pulling cards. I still think that's a great thing to do. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card, and then I'm going to help you create intentions in different areas for that focus, for that card. And what's going to help you then is to see how we change how we word a intention, how we play with an intention, how we become a little more conscious of what we're doing. Because again, the more you do it, the better the muscle you build for it, and the easier it is to apply it to your life and to apply intentions in general to your life. So let's start. So this is for the week of the 25th through the 31st. So what I would recommend is, if any of these kind of speak to you for the intention topic, you write down an intention for yourself for the week, and write it down or put it on your computer so it's a reminder every day, and then just see kind of how the week played out. Oops. Or write it in the comments, because then you can kind of go back and see what other people are saying. So you can also write it in the comments too of which one you're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull one card, but then I'm gonna do it for different areas of our lives. All right, so the overall theme for the intention this week is solitude. So let's start with self. And we'll do, so sometimes if it feels hard or feels kind of sticky to kind of do that, we can add a what if statement to the beginning of it to kind of allow your mind to play with it in a different way, to kind of be curious about it. So for the self this week, what if I allow a little bit of time each day for myself to be in solitude, or for me to be in solitude? What if I allow myself a little bit of time to be in solitude this week? You might want to make it a little more specific and say, what if I allow myself 5 minutes of solitude every day this week? Maybe you want to do an hour. What if I allow myself an hour of solitude every day this week? So set that intention every day, and then at the end of the week, check in, kind of see how you did. Or maybe you're seeing how you are in the middle by the midweek, and you're like, oh my gosh, these 5 minutes of solitude has really helped me kind of feel calmer this week, or made me feel a little more energized, or whatever it is. That's for self. So let's take that to the job, your work, whatever you're kind of doing. And maybe you're a stay-at-home parent. That's still your job. So again, you're going to want to kind of play with that what if statement. What if I have 5 minutes of solitude every day at work? What if I choose to take 5 minutes every day at work for solitude for myself? And again, put that out there. Now, you can do any of these, you can do none of these, you can do a couple of these. I'm just giving you some options in different areas of your life. So let's do either partner or family one, and say, what happens if I take 5 minutes every time I'm with my partner or with my family to just be me, to just be in solitude with myself? Just giving me that 5 minutes to think. What if I take that 5 minutes? What if I take that 10 minutes? Whatever you want to say. That's where it's amazing with intentions, that they can be so specific, yet they can apply to so many people, because we can choose how we want to phrase it that works for ourselves. We will end with solitude for the collective. So maybe your intention is, what if I take a 5-minute break from social media and not see everything that's going on right now? What if I take an hour break or a day break from social media and be more in solitude from the global perspective? Because solitude typically does mean by yourself, but when we're constantly being bombarded with news stories or doom scrolling or even just updates on social, that's not solitude. That is interacting, that is engaging. Even if it's passively just scrolling, you are still engaging. So what if you just take that hour break, that day break from the constant bombardment of news coming at you, of information coming at you? Think about that. And again, you can do all of these. You can do none of these intentions. You can mix and match. It's just giving you options on how to start to think to integrate more intentions and being more intentional in your life. If you want to go deeper, I do offer private sessions, so please check them out on my website. That is the only place that you can actually get private sessions with me. And as always, at the end, I always do self-hugs. Self-hug. You have a private side and a public side, and especially with this card of solitude, you can use all the extra support you can give yourself right now. I will catch you on the next video. And let me know in comments what you're thinking of kind of this new format of the intentions for the week, kind of what you maybe want to see. We're going to kind of build this together. I'm really excited to see where this goes. All right. Bye for now.